associated is Ethan O'Neill. The blue jersey wearing number 56, and left tackle number 57 is John Swisher. At quarterback, number 4, Cole Spencer. Running back, number 2, Luke McNair. Number 25, Paige Schweiger. The wideouts, number 3, Seth Bowman. And number 5, Eli Jacobson. 4 of the Devils in defense. Wearing number 55, Mike Wilson. The nose guard, number 77, J.K. Nelson. The defensive tackle, number 74, William Harvey. And outside linebacker, number 10, Evan Jones. And number 12, Mason Gonzalez. Over number 42, and inside backer, 6, safety. Or number 16, Everett Lefebvre. At the corner, number 8, Eli Pipeline. Wearing number 8, the safety, number 5, Alex Tesman. The safety, number 4, Jeff Sullivan. And at corner, number 4, Reese. Over number 88, Brendan Anderson. For the Blue Devils on offense, the wideouts, number 23, Joe Kiki. Or number 8, Eli Pipeline. Number 15, Sam Lasota, or number 2, the tight end, number 11, Cuban. Left tackle, number 55, Tommy Peter. Wearing number 78, the left guard, number 2, Austin. And the center, Ethan back, wearing number 52, right guard, number 75, Max Baker. Number 67, right tackle, J.P. Nelson. At quarterback, it'll be number 2, Evan Jones, or number 3, John Daniels. The fullback, number 6, Sam Rosen. And running back, number 12, Mason Gonzalez. Or number 21, Drew Long. Number 22, for the defense, Richland. At defensive end is over number 56. Going to end, number 54, Trent Hill. At defensive tackle, number 55, Harrison Hayes. Number 22, Devin Levinsky. The linebackers, number 24, Ryan Guy. Number 6, Josh Rickenberg. And number 7, Luke Miller. At the corners is number 16, Levi Wentz. Number 10, Danny Johnson. And at the safeties, number 5, Eli Jacobs. And number 25, Kevin Schweiger.
I'm kind of like
Tonight's official, the referee, Steve Hall. The umpire, Mike Young. The line judge is Robert. The line judge, G.E. Kuhn. The second judge, Paul Lancaster. And the field judge, Matt Rosen. Tonight's game is being streamed online. You can watch the game by going to the Newspaper Athletic website and call the answers, and then you can go on to watch all the action. Big thanks to those who
Tyler and all them.
When we put that damn truck that way from Ron Lewis in Brandon, it had a tent all the way around, it had a lift, it even has a tinted license plate holder, and when you know, it's like a state court pulled me over, and I went, what did I do? I was he's standing, he's like this tall. You're in violation of Florida. I'm like, the guy's like, yeah, window tint. And I'm like, you kidding me? He wrote me up for $106 ticket. And I said, yeah, he goes, I said, well, you're paying up like those guys. So he goes, you can check, not guilty. and then possibly take your tint off. Well, what I said was, I said, okay, first of all, this is a truck, so I have to drive it out to the truck, pay a $6 toll both ways, and then have my tint put back on afterwards. I'm like, I'm kind of like right there. I should just pick up my
A lot more than gray hair.
I guess. I can do it. I'm not going to rip the tint off my truck. Right. Well, I know now, and this is a trove on the turnpike. So when I told the kids, all the kids, we all have tin on all of us. I said, you see a talking who does? Because that's what it was. I actually pulled my ticket out of the thing, put my windows up, and as I'm driving.
Ladies and gentlemen, you are looking live here at Mount Lebanon High School Stadium for tonight's WPIAL 6A Quad County Conference game, matching up two of the top teams, the number 3 ranked Pine Richland Rams visiting your very own host, the Mount Lebanon Blue Devils, ranked number 4 in 6A. Hello everyone, Denny Pistopka here. We have 68 degrees right now in the sky. Temperatures dropping into the low, so as the game goes on. But couldn't ask for better weather for a great WPIAL matchup between two of the top teams. Brian, let's start with Mount Lebanon. First of all, both teams come into the game tied in the Quad County Conference with 4-1 records. Mount Lebanon 5-2 overall. Pine Richland 6-1 overall. But Mount Lebanon had a big win last week, even though it was a non-conference game against arch rival Upper St. Clair. So, Brian, tell us a little bit about that game and how we got to this point in the season.
Also, getting offensive line selection at the same time. They really took control of that game, wore Upper St. Clair down as that game went on. A really physical game as well. Some of the action on season, kind of double tight, really tight formation, tried to pound the ball that whole game, really made it seem the score was 20-14, truthfully it wasn't really that close.
I thought Mason Ventrone came out and had one of the best games he's had here this season.
Great call by Mason to pick up this game, like really lead by example. You know, look, he's a Division I type player, incredible speed, strong,
And tell us about we continue to have our two-man quarterback spot, Evan Jones, still doing well, still fun.
Yeah, that's a great word right there.
Anyway, we just had our coin toss. Pine Richland has won the toss. They have elected to receive. Our captains for tonight's game. First from Mount Lebanon was number 24, Jack Sullivan, number 52, Ethan Tabak, and number 75, Max Baker. For Pine Richland, number 6, Josh Meckenberg, number 7, Luke Miller, and number 54, Trent Miller. And Pine Richland is led by their second-year starting quarterback, good
Yeah, Chris Benson saw Kaiser, another very strong player. Those two had a lot of success in the Blue Devils. Playing twice. Blue Devils are supposed to have their hands full. Of course, Pine Richland's pretty standard seller. Again, 2 years removed from the state championship, back-to-back Whitfield championships.
There was Casey Sorsdale with a little pooch kick, and calling for the fair catch was Devay Johnson for Pine Richland, but they're going to start out with very good field position. 1st and 10 on their own 37-yard line.
You've seen it already, special teams kickoff that exact same way. Pine Richland, very well coached, was prepared for that fair catch. Excellent field position at the 37, heading out of the north end zone to the south end zone, moving right to left.
All right, Spencer at quarterback. He's going to go empty set with 3 wide to the right, 2 wide to the left. Snap out of the shotgun. He throws immediately to his right. Pass complete. That'll be Eli Yoakum, his leading receiver. And he's going to get knocked out of bounds right around the 40-yard line by Jack Sullivan.
Yeah, again, very good read by the junior Spencer. Finds coach receiver, heads upfield. Generally well defended by Mike Hudson. Backside shoulder, forcing the receiver to the inside. That was the right play there.
They're going to come around on the reverse. That's Luke Meckler, and he has one room. He's going to go inside. Just lost out of bounds by Alex Testa, but a nice one coming in. Jet movement. And Meckler is going to be a running back as well as receiver.
Yeah, very talented.
Way to go, Luke!
We got a couple of downfield blocks by the wide receivers to help spring them on that play as well.
There's a 39-yard run. This time Spencer's going to keep. He has running room. He's going to go for another first down. Pine Richland running out with a no huddle, and they're moving the ball fast, and they're all inside the center. 30 seconds gone in the game.
Excellent
Wow.
fake by Cole Spencer on that time. Fake to the running back, kept himself. That was kind of the lead on the play. Huge gaping hole to the right side, which he took advantage of.
1st and goal at the 9. Spencer drop back. He's going to throw in the corner. They only have 1 second out.
In terms of making some adjustments, because that Pine Richland offense just went right down the field, pretty much looked unstoppable.
He didn't look ready. He didn't look set. A lot of the plays on defense there, and like I said, they looked very sharp and efficient with their no huddle offense.
Yeah, we noted the big senior Division I recruit number 77 J.B. Nelson is out this game for food poisoning. He looked to be missed on that first drive.
Sure did, and the Mount Lebanon kick return team was on the field, and Coach Pelker just called him back to the sideline. Other than us, I don't I do know it's on 10:28. We do have red hat out on the field, so they're signaling for somebody as far as timeout. Yes, they will.
This one is not only the pitch player, but also pitch takeoff.
Like that. I'll be like that.
Thanks a lot, Brian. And but yes, in those games, but anyway, getting ready to kick off for Pine Richland is number 9, Peyton Dresbich. Deep for the Blue Devils is Penix, along with Ventrum. They'll line up right around the 10-yard line. And here's Dresbich's kick. It's away. It's going to be taken by Penix at his own 11-yarder. And it's caught right beyond the 25 and taken down by number 18, Charlie Mills for the Rams. And Mount Lebanon will take over 1st and 10 at their own 29-yard line.
Yeah, nice to see the celebrations, especially on those nice
Great. Good to see. We need a boost. Evan Jones getting the nod, starting at quarterback, as he usually does in the first series. He's going to call Lesotho in motion to the left side of the formation. It's going to be handed off. Drew Vaughn going to try to take it around the left side. Not much running room there. He's met by a host of Rams, and he will actually lose a yard on the play. Bring up the 2nd and 11 at the 28. Okay, 2nd down, 11 from the 28. We're going to go 3 wide with Ventrone wide to the left, Lesotho in the slot to the near side, Brody Campbell wide to the right. We have 2 setbacks. We have Rolfson back there along with Drew Vaughn. Jones is going to go deep. Got him. Looking for Campbell. Tip. Incomplete. Nice play broken up by DeWade Johnson for Pine Richland. Looked like he had a step on it. Johnson did a nice job of covering to knock it away. Okay, brings up the 3rd and 11, ball at the 28-yard line. First quarter here, Pine Richland up early, 7-0. 10:18 remaining. We're going to have 2 wide right, 2 wide left, single setback in Rolfson. Jones throws to the left side complete, but it's going to be well short of the first down. Joe King coming up with the catch, but he'll get about 7 on the play. The ball will be at the 34-yard line, where it's going to bring up 4th down and 5. Miller on the tackle for Pine Richland.
Still 5 yards short of the first down. Coach Kasparovich wants a timeout. Did not like the formation template. That'll be Pine Richland's first timeout.
Coach Eric Kasparovich saw something he didn't like. We called a timeout. 9:46 here still remaining. Early first quarter, 7-0 Pine Richland. Our officials for tonight's game, our referee is Steve Hall, umpire Mike Yawitz, linesman Brad Roberts, line judge Gene Kulhak, side judge Paul Lancaster, and field judge is Matt Grossman. Next week, the Blue Devils will travel to Norwin for an away game. Only 2 more regular season games after tonight. At Norwin next Friday night, and then back home here for the season finale on senior night versus Central Catholic. Estabrook back to punt from Mount Lebanon. Meckler deep for Pine Richland. Ball on the 34-yard line. Estabrook's kick is away. Nice kick. It's going to be caught at about the 36-yard line. Meckler will gain about 3 on the return until Evan Jones comes up and meets him to make the stop. And Pine Richland will take over 1st and 10 at their own 41-yard line.
Nice quarterback from Mount Lebanon, punted for Princeton as well.
30-yard punt, 1st and 10, Pine Richland on their own 41-yard line. Nice run. Meckler brought down by Evan Jones, but not until moving the chains for a 1st down. So there's only been 1 play. Pine Richland has run 5 plays now, 4 of them for 1st down. First and 10 on the Mount Lebanon 47.
Yeah, observation really getting direct, controlling the line of scrimmage right here.
Until that play, coming up strong for the Blue Devils is Tommy Peters. Maybe a yard on the play. Yeah, they're gonna give him 2 down to the 46-yard line. Going to be second down and 8.
Down line, sophomore, starting right up the middle is Max Baker.
Dropped it. Open over the middle was DeVay Johnson. Spencer put it right there, but he couldn't quite hang on. He's going to be bringing up third down and 8.
Standout this season on special teams. Really worked hard and earned a starting position. Good to see him in there.
Spencer rolls right, getting chased by Rolfson. Gonna get rid of it. Right sideline, incomplete. Only guy in the area was Seth Boland, but fourth down, and that should bring the punt unit on from Ryan Richland. Let's see. Maybe not.
That was having a fever pitching as well as Sam Wilson. Was able to get pressure on the single call for Pine Richland.
I spoke too soon as Pine Richland will go for it here on fourth in the long 8 or short 9, whatever way you want to look at it here. Motion on the play. That's Schweiger. Spencer looking, throwing deep down the right side. They go to man. Complete. Great throw, great catch. And that's going to be Seth Boland on the reception. Jack Sullivan on the coverage, but wonderful throw and a nice catch. He's going to take it all the way down to Mount Lebanon, 13-yard line, first and 10. There's a 37-yard gain on the play. Going to hand off the left side this time. That goes to Caden Schweiger. Jack Sullivan coming up to make the stop. Second and 6. Complete. That's Schweiger. Sullivan. So it's Devon Johnson with Jack Sullivan coming up to make the stop once again. It'll bring up a third down and about 3. Schweiger in motion. He'll take, no, it'll be a keeper. Spencer dives to the goal line. Did he get in? Yes. Touchdown, Pine Richland. Nice fake handoff by Spencer. Schweiger coming into the backfield. Kept it. Went straight ahead, going to the end zone. And early, 13 up the move with 1.5%.
Quarterback and Tom Wilson doing a very nice job on his handoff coach. Creating a little bit of indecision by the Mount Lebanon defenders. And the veteran signal call keeping ball.
Senior kicker, Aiden Dresmich, adds 1.5. Score. 7:43 left here in the first quarter. taken at the 19-yard line by Plummer. We get up across the 25, finally brought down by corner Kirby, and Mount Lebanon will take over first down and 10 at their own 27-yard line. Very well coached, disciplined team by Richland. Here come the Blue Devils. Joey Daniels at quarterback now. Going to bring Lesota in motion. He'll hand to Lesota on the jet sweep. Not much doing there, though. He's actually going to lose a yard on the play, where he's brought on by Jeremiah Hazley. It'll be a loss of 1. Second down, 11 ball. Second and 11, ball in the 26. I formation. Wilson is the up back. Vaughn, the tailback. Handoff goes to Vaughn. Met at the line. Once again, no running room there. Coming up to make the stop was Hazley along with Schweiger. It'll bring up third down and 10. Mount Lebanon going with a 3-man defensive front. As we mentioned earlier, J.B. Nelson playing sparingly tonight with food poisoning. Little slant across the middle. Pass caught by Luke Miller, brought down by Jack Sullivan. And it's going to bring up third and short. Looks like he'll be about a yard shy of the first down. Third and 1. Ball 34. Tight formation this time. Spencer will keep up the middle by himself. It looks like he's going to make enough for a first down. And they will move the chains. He'll get actually 2 on the play out there, the 36. First and 10 Rams on their own 36-yard line. Front, 2 inside linebackers, 2 outside. Spencer has time, throws. Nice play. Evan Jones jumping in front of the receiver there. He was Johnson on the play. Very athletic play. Of course, Evan Jones is one of the world's best athletes on the team. Playing quarterback and tight end and receiver. And good job at outside linebacker, not only on that play, but all year long. Second down 10. Ball in the 36. Spencer in shotgun, 3 wide right, 2 wide. He's going to fake the handoff. He's going to run. He's going to pitch on an option. Fumble on the play. They're going to call him down. The pitch went to Eli Yoakum, and they're going to call him down on the play before the ball came loose.
Hey, Denny.
Ball on the 35-yard line. Going to bring up third down and 11. Third and 11. Open set, 3 wide right, 2 wide left. Spencer takes your snap. Pressure coming from Rolfson. Throw over the middle. Incomplete. Broken up by Eli Heidenreich, intended for Luke Miller. Great play by the sophomore Heidenreich on the play. Going for it. 4th and 10. Pine Richland going for it. Mount Lebanon moved up front. Looked like Lefevre might have jumped offside. He did. It's going to go 5 yards. It's going to bring up a 4th and 5 now. And if Pine Richland was going for it on 4th and 10, I'm sure they're going to go for it on 4th and 5. Spencer, he's in the pistol. He's coming up under center, but he steps back. Meckler in the backfield with him. 2 wide right and a wing back to the right. And he will punt. It's going to be a quick kick. It'll go out of bounds right around the 25-yard line.
Danny, that was a critical stop for the Blue Devils.
Yes. Get something going offensively on this drive because thus far, 9 minutes into the game, Brian, total yards, Pine Richland with 131. 11 with negative 3. So Mount Lebanon first and 10 at their own 25. Vaughn still in the backfield. We have Evan Jones back at quarterback now in the shotgun. Lesotho wide to the right. We have 2 wide left. Jones is going to keep. Try to go off the left side. Nothing doing there. Busting through is Trent Miller. And he'll lose a yard on the play. Actually, no, he'll get back to the line of scrimmage on the second down attempt. Pine Richland having their way thus far here early. 2 minutes, 50 seconds left in the first quarter. 14-0. Ventrone's going to split to the right now. Lesotho split to the left. I formation with Rolfson and Vaughn. Handoff goes to Vaughn. Nothing doing there. I think Sam Rolfson did not pick up number 7, Luke Miller, coming in there and came right in there and touching it. Mount Lebanon, tough time getting good field position. 3rd and 10, we're over 2 on 3rd down, so we're playing overtime. Let's see if we can open something up here. Campbell, Lesotho split to the right, Ventrone to the left. We have an H-back in there now, that's Evan Jones. Throw from Daniels, complete. Lesotho, nice catch, breaks the tackle, has running room. Across the 40, the 30, the 20, deep into Pine Richland territory. Sam Lesotho.
Danny, we've been waiting for that all season. Sam Minnesota last year broke a lot of big plays in Coach Melnick's offense. There you saw kind of glimpses of what Sam's been actually wide open down the right sideline. Big yards out of the line for Sam Minnesota.
Like you said, Brian, we're just run the ball a lot more last year than Mike Melnick's offense. And I think he had like 3 catches. But this was only his 10th catch of the season, and that went for 57 yards. 1st and 10, Mount Lebanon, ball on Pine Richland 19. Joey calling out the signals. Timeout, Mount Lebanon. 1:16 remaining here, first quarter. 14-0 Pine Richland. Take this time to get a few more of our announcements in here. Congratulations to our boys cross-country team for winning the Legends Meet last weekend and to our girls division 5th in St. Louis. Special congrats goes out to Patrick Anderson. He won the race and also set a new course record. Patrick Anderson's done some great things last year. Going to North Carolina, Chapel Hill. Beautiful night here in Mount Lebanon for high school football. The weather is fantastic. Nice crowd on hand for the game. There's a lot of pink paraphernalia being worn by the players, socks, wristbands, towels, sleeves, in honor of October's breast cancer observation month. So Mount Lebanon is mounting their first drive of the night after the big 57-yard reception from Evan Jones to from Joey Daniels to Lesotho. Daniels at quarterback. Jones has a wing back on the right side. He'll come in motion across to the left side of the formation. Austin. Fake handoff. Daniels looks over the middle into the end zone. Oh! Incomplete. Just over the outstretched hands of Eddie Kubik on the play. DeVay Johnson on the coverage for Pine Richland. Almost. Another step or another yard shy on the throw. We're going to go on the board. Second down 10. Ball on the 19-yard line. Daniels brings in play from the sideline. We're going to have a tight set here with Ventrone, the only wide out, split to the left. Wolfson cheating up like an H-back with Vaughn, the tailback. It'll go to Vaughn. Nothing up the middle, so he bounces outside. Will he get out around that left corner? Trying like heck. Going to be first brought down by Chance Boyd. Great pursuit on the play, and then coming in at the end, Levi Wentz to finish him off. But nice job by Vaughn, who had nothing doing up the middle, bounced it outside, made positive yardage out of nothing. So take it down to the 13-yard line, third down and 4. Boyd 4 wide this time. Joe King in the game. He's wide left with Ventrone in the slot. Lasoda to this side, along with Brody Campbell. Joey's going to look to the sideline for a call. He has Wolfson in the backfield with him. 1:03 left here in the first quarter. Daniels looks, throws over the middle in the end zone. Incomplete. Intended for Sam Lasoda. He was open. A little too much steam on it from Joey. Overthrown. It's going to bring up fourth down and 4. Ball within the range of field goal kicker Casey Sorsdale, but down 14-0. Let's see if Coach Palka wants to go for it. No, he'll send out Sorsdale in the field goal unit. Ball's placed on the 13-yard line, so it should probably be around a 30-yard field goal. So it'll be Jack Sullivan holding. He will set up the 20-yard line, making a 30-yard field goal. Sorsdale on for the kick. 1 for 2 in field goals on the year. No good. Sorsdale's kick is wide right. And with 54 seconds remaining in the first quarter, score remains. Richland 14, Mount Lebanon nothing. Casey Sorsdale, like I said, now he's 1 for 3 on field goals this part of the year. Coach Palka not attempting as many as we did last year, because last year Casey was #1 in the entire WPIAL with 10 out of 11 field goals. So Pine Richland will take over, first and 10. Ball on the 20-yard line. First quarter winding down here. Spencer will send Meckler in motion to create an empty set in the backfield, 5 wide. Spencer has all kind of time, rolls right. Wolfson coming. Pass to the right side, incomplete. Really no intended receiver in the area. Bring up second down and 10. Pine Richland moving quickly tonight, going no huddle. Fast offense. Once again, we'll go 3 wide right, 1 wide left. Meckler is a setback to the left of Spencer, and Mount Lebanon moves. Ventrone jumps offside.
78. Cooper.
Ventrone jumped in. 78 Cooper Austin as well. So 5-yard penalty brings up second down and 5. Now at 25. Spencer ducks the tackle, complete pass, nice play to Johnson over the middle, crosses midfield, and finally dragged down by Eli Heidenreich, but nice gainer on the play. That'll go for a 30-yard gain. First and 10 Pine Richland. They aren't wasting any time as they're lined up at Mount Lebanon 45. No huddle, 5 wide. Spencer looks, pressure. Wolfson doesn't get there quite in time. Pass falls incomplete. He had to get rid of the ball quickly because of the pressure by Wolfson on the play.
Second and 10 from the 45 of Mount Lebanon. Meckler will line up to the left of Spencer in the backfield. High snap, he fumbles, ball on the ground. It's loose, who got it? It looks like Spencer came up with it. And they'll lose a few on that, they'll lose 3, so they'll bring up 3rd and 13, ball on the Mount Lebanon 48. And that will do it for the first quarter. Pine Richland off to a quick start. Score, Pine Richland, 14.
Denny.
And while we have a moment here, we have some recognition going on in the left end zone, and my partner Brian Walters left the booth here and goes on to present this award. This is going on, this Blue Devil Club Award to honor our girls basketball coach, Lori Aldecker. She's the 2019 recipient of the Blue Devil Club Youth Appreciation Award in recognition for her outstanding dedication and commitment to bringing Mount Lebanon. She's been enthusiastically supporting, encouraging, and inspiring young students and regional athletes for 17 years in her role as an 11th teacher at our Washington Elementary School and well-respected and highly accomplished coach of our varsity girls basketball program here in Mount Lebanon. She's well known for her organizational skills, preparation, hard work. Coach Aldecker has been teaching young students and athletes critical life skills and valuable life lessons for over 2 decades. Beyond her 3 Pennsylvania girls basketball state championships, her inclusion in the prestigious Pennsylvania Hall of Fame, and her selection to lead USA Basketball as its coach in international play, winning a gold medal for China. Congratulations, Coach Aldecker. Some first quarter stats for you here. Pine Richland leading in first downs, 8-3 over Lebo. Rushing yards, Mount Lebanon, a woeful 7 carries for 4 yards. Pine Richland, 8 carries for 25 yards, but their yards have come through the air, where Spencer's 8 of 13 for 133 yards. Mount Lebanon passing 2 of 5, 63 yards, with the big 57-yarder of Sam Lesota taking up most of that yardage. So, we have a 3rd down, 13, Pine Richland, going to Mount Lebanon 48-yard line. And as I haven't mentioned yet, folks, most of you know out there, if you give us a text here up in the booth, we'll give you a shout out on the air. So if you're viewing this game, I'll give you a second to write it down because we'd love to hear from you. I'd love to give you a shout out. Give us a text at 412-720-1358. Spencer throws over the middle, complete. Nice throw, nice catch, complete to their leading receiver, Eli Yoakum. He's going to go all the way down to the Mount Lebanon 39-yard line. They are now 2 of 5 on 3rd downs. Brian's back in the booth now after again he got that prestigious award to Lori Aldecker.
Yeah, congratulations, Coach Aldecker. 5 USA basketball, influence and supporting and empowering female athletes in Mount Lebanon for almost 2 decades. Wonderful to be able to give her that award this evening.
Spencer's pass complete to Bowman. Peters, along with Wolfson on the stop for Mount Lebanon. Very short gain on the play, 2nd down, 8. Spencer, quick throw to the right, complete. Once again to Bowman. He'll be dragged down out of bounds. And it looks like that was number 13, Patrick Dunn, dragging him out of bounds on the play. It brings up 3rd down and about 4, ball at the 32-yard line.
For the junior Pat Dunn, improving every week, he's really earned his playing time as well. Good to see him out there. Then it's hard to believe with 11-11 left in the 2nd quarter, you can say this is a key drive. But a team as good as Pine Richland, I don't know if we can go down 3 touchdowns in the 2nd quarter against this team.
Need a stop. Spencer looks, quick throw to the right, complete. Oh, Meckler ducks a tackle. Very nice play. Coming up with a good done from Mount Lebanon, but he ducked under the tackle, took it for another 15 yards or so, and it's going to be 1st and goal once again for Pine Richland, down to the Mount Lebanon 5 yard.
Athleticism and speed on that play. Caught it, turned, got a shoulder square upfield, kept his balance, went down the right side, and big pick up for the Rams.
Actually put it at 6, first and goal at 6. Spencer's going to pitch to Meckler, wide open pass to the goal line. Touchdown. Blue Devils get manhandled right now. Need to toughen up and get back in this game. He's a good offensive team.
Yeah, and Danny, I don't know so much about the Jackson. He's just playing a little tougher, a little harder. So you guys are just going to push around up front.
Kick is up in. Good. 10:56 remaining here. Second quarter. 21-0. Richland scoring drive. Wow. 10 plays, 8 yards. Only took a minute and
3 points on the board right now. Earlier this season, we talked about kind of a signature win. It was probably the Central Valley game behind. Tonight, to recall that Central Valley game, they won the walk-in trend. We did not wait for halftime.
I know.
we aren't quite sure what technically is going wrong here. So talk a little bit louder, I guess. But we got some text coming in here, and love to say hello to 2 former Blue Devils, 2 of our stars from 3 years ago, Eric Krause and Bo Greenwood. They are watching they both play for Worcester College, and they are playing Wabash College tomorrow and are viewing right now. So good luck, Bo. Good luck, Eric. Good luck tomorrow against Wabash.
Hey, wait a second, Benny. That was Bo and Eric. But Bo's younger brother, Benny Greenwood, is also on the team. So our freshman, he must not be with
Exactly. So shout out to you, Benny. You weren't there sitting with Eric and Bo. We haven't forgotten about you. Also, we have San Lesota's Uncle Brad watching up in Shaker Falls, Ohio.
Welcome aboard, Uncle Brad.
All right, 10:56 remaining here, first half. Kicking it off for Pine Richland, Aiden Dresden. Deep from Mount Lebanon, we have Ventrone and Penix. Going to be Ventrone taking his own 8-yard line. Nice run beyond the 30. Could come out across the 40. Nice run by Mason Ventrone, taking it from his own 8-yard line. Looks like he's going to bring it out to the 42. So give him a 34-yard return. First and 10 Mount Lebanon, 42. Evan Jones in a quarterback now. Handoff up the middle. Nothing doing. Met immediately at the line of scrimmage was Deshaun Penix. Now in running back. Brought down by Luke.
Right now, you've got to give a lot of credit to the offensive lines of Mission. They're really setting the team. Bottoms, you got to boom the run.
Give him a yard, make it second down 9.
Not letting deploying one tight end. It's going to keep it in the 11. Sam Wilson had to place back in that position.
Jones gets out of it. He's going to throw deep. Minnesota, incomplete. Good coverage on the play that time by Chance Boyd. Minnesota had to step on it earlier. Covered the big play.
Certainly has been. Really haven't been able to run the ball at all. So that brings up 3rd and 9. Lebo 1 of 4 on 3rd downs tonight. Joey's back in at quarterback now, 4 and 5 wide. They're coming. Throw across the middle, slant, incomplete. In and out of the hands of Sam Lasoda. It'll bring up 4th and 9. And Mount Lebanon's going to have to come to the way. Punt is away. Wobbly kick toward the right sideline. Yeah, not a good bounce either. It's going to be down at the 30-yard line. So call that a 1st and 10, Pine Richland, ball on their own 31-yard line. 5 wide, single, no setback. He'll keep Spencer Will. Nice spin move. There's flags everywhere. I don't know. I'd like to be a holding, but I think it might be a face. Wow, nothing going right here for the Blue Devils. 9:44 remaining in the half, 21-0. 15-yard penalty takes the ball from Mount Lebanon at 49-yard line, or we have 1st and 10. Yep. Spencer ducks out of one. Evan Jones almost got there. Nice throw to him. Completed pass. Boy, he threw a dart there. Flag on the play. That was a nice throw. Eli Yoakum on the play, but let's see what the flag's all about.
I think it's going to be a wiggle man
backwards. Ball will go against them. And they'll bring it back. It'll be a 10-yard penalty back to the 46 of Pine Richland, where we've been 1st and 20. Sorry, folks. They must have went from the spot and foul because it's 1st and 15. It's still at 46 yards. Spencer tries to cut it back, but dragged down by Mount Lebanon's number 52. That's Ethan Tay back on the play. Spencer from deep down the middle has a man. He got it. That's number 10. That's Zay Johnson. He's going to be inside the 10. Nice throw, nice catch. Ball down to the 2, so that was a 49-yard pass play. Spencer trying to keep up the middle, and he's going to get stopped for no gain, and it'll bring up a 2nd down and goal from the 1.
again, that time on defense,
Second goal. They have Johnson split to the left, but otherwise a tight formation, two tights. And in the backfield is Spencer and Schweiger. And I don't think he got in.
And Denny, there you saw some good penetration right at the point of attack. And now on the defensive line, linebackers filling the gaps, down the line.
Clean up goal line stand here, what do you think? You have two wide at the time.
Can you go under center then or out of center?
Maybe backing up now. Motion. Oh, wow. Little shovel pass. That was Josh Reckenberg on the touchdown for Pine Richland. And Dresmich on for the fourth time tonight to attempt to point out. Kick is up and good. Wow.
On display for several seasons. Not letting them must come and match that physicality that some people doing, or it's going to be much worse.
You're right, Brian. Boy, after the strong showing we had last week, I did not see this coming tonight. I thought it was a strong fight. Coach Calby's going to turn around and back up. Taking it to 5 by Plummer. Takes it up the middle, not a whole lot of room. He'll get across the 20, but he'll be brought down right around the 22-yard line. Brought down by Hazley, the Rams.
Someone's got to hold it down, too.
I know.
They're just running right by people. Tighten up your chin strap, put your mouthpiece in, and get to work.
Yes, we've had not much activity. Joey Dan's the quarterback now. Ventrone moves into the backfield. He'll be the running back. Pitch goes to Ventrone. My God. They penetrated the Mount Lebanon backfield. That looked like number 56 from Miguel Jackson. He was there as Mason caught the ball.
Yeah, then you did a better job. Mason Bell got started before it was hit by 3 different Rams on the way. Loss of 4 yards at 7.
There's a fumble. Caden Schweiger on the recovery for Pirates.
But there is so much penetration. Almost every single play with that Tom Richland defensive line and linebackers coming so hard. Mason might have had his head up before he got that handoff. Ball's on the ground. And as has been the case through the first quarter and a half of this game, Ryan Richland absolutely taking it to the levels.
There's still 6 minutes left in the half. How about Cole Spencer, their quarterback? Check these numbers out thus far. 14 of 20 passing for 220 yards, 8 carries for 41 yards. He's thrown again into the end zone for an easy touchdown. That's Dave Johnson, and the route is on as it's going to be 35-0 should they add the point out. Wow. Not much to say, folks.
Getting on that play, you had plenty of time back there. Well designed route, very well run by the wide receiver. They're not doing a whole lot to disrupt. Very good quarterback. Really nice ball there.
Resnick finally misses on the line right. So the score will be 34. I'll say. That's the score.
Kenny, you know what? I don't know the best guy on the record books, but I bet you have to go back and play those Broncos teams. It's down to
15, fumbles, but he gains coverage, and he's going to bring it across the 25-yard line. So he'll be brought on and not let him take over first and 10 from their own 26-yard line.
all right, Kenny.
Can't run the ball. If you believe this stat, 10 carries from 11 yards.
You know, I would not believe that stat unless I was watching this game. Other domination. So another round.
No gain of legs, and 11 carries. Second and 10. Well, let him get out of this hands off, moves on, taking it around the right side. Nice gain. Best running play of the night. It's knocked out of bounds around the 37, 38-yard line.
Yeah, took one time to the edge there, turned that field up the big spread, helped out the play by picking up the helped spin the ball around the corner, and the ball goes down. Nice job of the play.
First and 10, ball to 36, high formation behind Daniels. The handoff, Vaughn fighting to get back to the line of scrimmage. I don't think he's getting anything on that. Led by a host of Ryan Richland. Rams led by Luke Miller. Second and 10. whistle. Timeout by Richland. Folks, UPMC Sports Medicine has the expertise to help athletes of all levels get back in the game and performing their best. In fact, no other program treats as many student athletes. To learn more, visit upmcsportsmedicine.com. Ryan, I see tomorrow's
I do not.
Find out at but that's tomorrow at 10 a.m. And then next week, the varsity will be traveling to Norwin. 7 o'clock game time out there against the Knights. And then the following week will be our final regular season game at home against Central Catholic. Gamble loaded back on the field. 2nd and 10. Ball down on the 36-yard line. 10 minutes remaining. Oh, sorry, 5 minutes remaining here in the second quarter. So it is behind the formation. Daniels has the ball, it's pressure, and he's going to go down. Pocket collapse, and finally making the stop. Rogers and Spencer. By Mount Lebanon, and that handoff went to Tristan Taylor. His he needs to stop here.
I thought he'd be right there. Here? Yeah. That's what he said he was.
That's time, rolling, looking. Now coming pressure with Rolfson. He'll throw it away incomplete on the right sideline as he ran out of room. Bring up 4th and 12 from the 32.
Good job against him shooting the quarterback there.
It is
4-0. I would expect Coach to go for it here. Given what we've seen him do so far this game.
Why not? Spencer. He's not down by Tony Peters. And finally Lebanon with a stop and the ball won't go over.
Yeah, excellent series for the senior to follow Tony Peters. Already has a lot of good to go play football. Nice job by chasing him down from Mount Lebanon's Brookwood 6A basketball championship team as well.
Mount Lebanon 1st and 10 now on their own 34. 2:28 left in the half. 34-0. Behind Richland. Joey Daniels, quarterback. Handoff. Let's give him a group one coming off the left side. Tackle there and he's going to run out of bounds. Clock is stopped at 2:20 left in the No. Ran out of bounds. A couple more seconds. Give him about 6 on the play call. It's 2nd down and 4.
Yeah, played very well blocked on that other time. T-Bone takes the hand off. Heads back to the second down.
One wide left, 2 wide right. Chase. Right, and he didn't have much of a shot that time at all. Was busting through the line was Trent Miller for Richland. And it's going to bring up a 3rd down and about 3.
Good to see how Joey Jones was not taking too much. Take the ball.
He's going to look deep, got left sideline. Evan Jones is going to intercept with his flags. That had to be interference. Intended for Evan Jones, picked off by Eli Yoakum, but let's see what the flags are. They're calling offensive. Nothing going the Blue Devils' way tonight. See take possession at their own 26-yard line. 1:43 remaining in the half. 34-0. Spencer having a heck of a game tonight for the Rams. Bring a man in motion to the right side of the formation. Drops back. They're not taking the foot off the gas at all. They're still continuing to throw. Flags down in the backfield. Just gets away. It was tipped, but let's see what the flag's all about. Thrown in an area where it could be holding. And they're getting ready to march it back. They'll mark it all the way back to the 8-yard line. That holding call was deep in the backfield because they marked it off from the spot. It's actually 1st down and 26. keep himself up the middle. We'll get about 4 on the play. Brought down by Rolfson. Along with Sam Sloan.
Nice job by Sam at the middle, of course. Clock continues to run down to 1 time left. Because of his second down.
Ball near the 12-yard line. And they're letting the clock run. They're going to milk the play clock here. I'll be happy to get out of here, I'm sure. It's 34-0 only thing we can get from the mercy clock in the second half. Pass complete. Bowling will take it up to around the 25-yard line. Brendan Anderson helping on the play from the 11. 30 seconds now remaining in the half.
They will have to run one more play. There's a 1 second differential between the play clock and
Wow, what a half. Didn't expect this coming out tonight. There's the handoff. Meckler's going to drag down. Big tackle there by Cooper Austin. And that will do it. Let's step aside here and let you check out the line. By the Lebanon High School marching band as Heinrich's Rams lead it 34-0. We'll see you at the end of halftime. Yo, man.
What's up, man?
How you doing?
Well, I heard you up there. I forgot that you do all the games here. Huh? Yeah, there. I thought it'd be closer. I was hoping. Yeah. Maybe second half will be different.
500 support you in your radio fight.
They might be hearing you. They're not hearing me. I don't even want to touch any of this because I don't know.
Color guard co-captains are Marissa Vecchio, Leanne Hunt, Grace Johnson, dancing captains Grace Arquette.
They're coming out of Ohio.
They can barely hear you too.
I know.
I'm wondering
I've been
if we
getting
move
told
this to
that.
max here. Like if this is even with max.
You don't know anything about that, do you? George is not here tonight, is
Usually, some of these are set up in last week.
he? They were set up when we were here.
Yeah.
I got here.
Ladies and gentlemen, now the time you've all been waiting for, the band dances. We feature our drum line to a 1969 song by Creedence Clearwater Revival. Here is Proud Mary. Drumline captain is Molly Gaffney. Assistant captain is Nico Rivera.
Which one was it?
50 texts, nobody hears us at all.
What's that?
Nobody can hear us at all.
You either.
Me.
Now him.
Oh, I thought you.
It was just me, then it was him too. I'm wondering if we
You
move
sure people just aren't turning this off?
Well, they might be.
What?
I said, you sure people just aren't turning this off?
If there was ever a game that didn't work, this is a good one.
That's what he said. Yeah.
I'm wondering if we move this to max, both of these to max. That's not how they work, so we just did that. Maybe that'll happen.
The band concludes their halftime show with a 1958 hit song by Chuck Berry. Here is Johnny Be Good.
Here, let me see if I can get somebody.
Everything's, hooked up the way.
Here, I'm gonna call somebody who's listening.
I tried texting Bruno,
Hey Doug, we're gonna try to test it right now. Are you listening to it right now? Okay. Here, I'm gonna test right now. Testing 1 2 3. Testing 1 2 3. Can you hear that? Test 1 2 3. Test 1 2 3.
Ask him now.
Yeah. What's he say about Mike now? Is Mike on? Say it on the screen.
What about now?
On the screen now, what he
Gotta be something stupid we're doing.
Better now? How about the test? Test 1 2 3. Test 1 2 3. Anything. I'm gonna say something. Test 1 2 3. Test 1 2 3. It's coming from Denny's. I think is where that's coming from. Yeah, that could go up in the case.
Ladies and gentlemen, we will present the 2020 Unlimited News at Washington. Under the field direction, Joe Majors, Maria Tiamuso, and Red Lowery. This year, the they will ship their
No, it's alligator. It's always white. Okay. So, rivalry. That's it now.
Can you give us a call?
No, I can write down. What is that?
Hopefully that. Hopefully that
Well, look, if there was a day not to have this operational, this look.
Colin, this is supposed to be your department, not mine. While you're here. I don't know. I just texted Corey. Oh, yeah. He said it has to be on. Yeah, sure. Good luck to your team. Good site to go to. Oh yeah.
Well, yeah, it's, I mean, they gotta play harder.
The only thing I was thinking, run some quick dives, but hit guys over the middle. They're getting crushed.
Ladies and gentlemen, the Mount Lebanon Blue Devil Marching Band. Also, front ensemble captain is Aaron Reeves. Auxiliary captains are Pete Daniels, Julia Rosenthal, and Josie Doherty. Woodwind captain is Natalia Largo. Brass captain is Aaron Fry. Soloists are Savannah McNeil, Jay Houston, and Zoe Knapp. The Mount Lebanon Blue Devil Marching Band is under the direction of Jason Cheskowich. Assistant directors are Ron Spang and Ron Laverty. And now, ladies and gentlemen, the combined Mount Lebanon drumline and frontline with this year's feature, Lady Gaga.
You want to do the second half?
Enter a big mouth.
Yeah, I got it like that.
Hey, Danny. Here's some of the scores I got.
Oh, good. I'll do it.
There's
I'll
only
give
a
him.
few. One nice one is Norwin's losing the Cannon Mass.
I don't think they've won a game, have they?
Cannon Mass. They're not
Norwin.
very good. I don't know. We play them next week. Well, they can't.
We got Mount Lebanon legend Denny, Matt Smith behind us.
What's that?
We got Mount Lebanon legend Matt Smith behind us.
How are you, dude? Good.
You're like when they brought Dennis Miller up.
I might let him do the second half. I've had him.
Yeah. Yeah.
In fact, they can't hear us.
Let Matt do it.
Yeah, we have new announcers this time.
There we go. Yeah.
Got Tyler Blumley up there.
That's Dave. That's Dave. Exactly. He's segment like that. Oh, barely. Thanks for that. That Dave.
I know. That's just that. Video, you get up to you. Where the fuck are you?
Ladies and gentlemen, we're back here at Mount Lebanon Stadium. It's been a rough first half. Pine Richland 34, Mount Lebanon nothing. And these stats will go to show how ugly it has been. Total first downs, Pine Richland with 18, Mount Lebanon with 6. Rushing, Pine Richland 16 carries, 56 yards. Mount Lebanon 14 carries for a total of 9 yards. Passing, Mount Lebanon 3 for 9 for 68 yards. Pine Richland 16 of 25, 252 yards. And there's the second half kickoff. And it's going to be Vashon Penix. He took it to zone 22. He's going to fight across the 35-yard line where he'll be brought down. Good fight. Let's see if Mount Lebanon comes out of the locker room with any fight. Let's see if Coach Palco got him fired up here after a 34-0 first half.
Yeah, Denny. I mean, got to turn the page on that first half and start really as if the game is 0-0. What's clear is, this is a very good Pine Richland team. Back-to-back Whitfield champions, only 2 seasons removed from a state championship team. Obviously, Mount Lebanon's going to be tested this second half in terms of character and toughness. Time for the seniors to step up here and lead by example.
1st and 10, Mount Lebanon at their own 38-yard line. Joey Daniels at quarterback. Going to bring Joe King in motion. He'll be the wide out on the left side now. Now we're going to bring Mason Ventrone in motion to the same side. Joey back, looks, he's going to throw over the middle deep. Oh, nice play. Sam Lasota had a step on, but Chance Boyd came in, knocked it down at the last second. Great defensive play.
Yeah, very good defensive play. I thought Joey might have had him there. Run route by Sam Lasota, the senior, who caught a big pass in the first half that I thought was going to turn the momentum a little bit. Again, Mount Lebanon deploying 4 wide receivers. Joey King, the senior, out to the left. They'd run it there. Sam Rolfson, the senior, number 6, takes it, picks up, looks like, let's give him maybe 5 yards. Best run by Sam this evening. It'll be a 3rd down and for the first time really manageable.
Yes.
Denny. 3rd and 6 for the Blue Devils. 11:26 remaining in the 3rd quarter here. First drive of the second half for the Blue Devils.
And we're going to come out, we're going to go 4 wide. Rolfson, the only setback to the right of Daniels. And they're coming hard. Here it comes Pine Richland. Oh, Joey didn't have a chance. They came from both the right and left outside linebacker positions on the blitz, and he didn't have a hope. Trent Miller making the tackle.
We have seen Pine Richland on defense this game be very aggressive with blitzing those linebackers, have created a lot of disruption for that Mount Lebanon offense. Tough way to start the second half. Mount Lebanon gets the opening kickoff with good field position, unable to do anything with it. 3 plays, and we're back in punt formation.
Esterbrook back. Meckler to receive for the Rams. Short, high kick. And Meckler, once again, he'll come up and catch it in traffic, but this time he fumbles. And Pine Richland comes up with it.
I have to give Meckler quite a bit of credit. He has no fear running full speed to catch that right in traffic as well.
Last one, he did the same thing and came out with a 30-yard return on it. So, yeah, I guess he does not fair catch the ball. 1st and 10, Pine Richland, 10:26 remaining. They're at their own 44-yard line. And let's see if they keep the foot on the gas here in the second half.
Deploying 4 wide receivers. Looks like quarterback will be in shotgun. They've got 5 wide receivers deployed, 5 down linemen. Quarterback and shotgun, blitz by Mount Lebanon.
So they're obviously not looking to grind it out and run clock. They're looking to add on.
Good tackle.
They're going to lose a few on that play, though.
Good tackle there on the perimeter by the Blue Devils.
Loss of a yard, 2nd and 11, ball on their own 43-yard line now, but they will have Meckler in the backfield now, 4 wide. Quick hitter, complete. That's Yoakum.
Very nice tackle.
Brought down by Texa.
I'm sorry, Denny. Very nice tackle by the sophomore Alex Texa. He's the leading tackler for the Blue Devils on defense this entire season. you know, if anyone on that defense has shown a level of toughness, it's been Alex this entire season. Great job there by Alex Teska.
Spencer steps up, has time. He's had time all night.
That's trouble.
Nice catch. That's Yoakum. Oh, two Mount Lebanon defenders take each other down. My goodness. He'll go all the way for a touchdown. That'll go 56 yards. And Sullivan and Plummer collided on the play. Sullivan slow to get up, but regardless, they both went down, and Yoakum just sprinted to the end zone for the touchdown. 40-0 with the extra point to come.
Denny, in open field, you know, if I had to take one person to make a tackle, it would be Jack Sullivan, probably coming off his best game of the season last week. Unable to make the play there, and Pine Richland converts for the touchdown. First drive of the second half for the Rams, and they hit pay dirt, up 40-0 now on the Blue Devils with only 9:20 left in this third quarter. Wow.
And you're right, Brian. Jack Sullivan had a heck of a game at Upper St. Clair last week. Some big hits. But tonight, we're struggling. That Pine Richland touchdown drive to start this half. 3 plays, 56 yards, in only a minute and 6 seconds.
Yeah, Denny, I mean, again, not much to say. Pine Richland controlling the line of scrimmage, doing really what they want to do when they want to do it. Run, pass, doesn't matter. Runs after the catch. You've seen it all from the Rams this evening. Very few answers for Mount Lebanon on defense.
Now with the score 41-0, the mercy rule clock will go into effect, where the clock only stops on changes of possession, and I think that might be it. I think on incomplete it continues to run, correct, Brian?
I believe it does, Denny, yes.
Yeah. But I'll be anxious to see also if Pine Richland starts subbing in some of their underclassmen in this game, being up 41-0.
Again, Denny, we've talked a lot as Coach Pelko comes in and the rebuilding program continues at Mount Lebanon. There are a lot of measuring sticks. We talked about Seneca Valley being a good start for Mount Lebanon, coming back and winning that game. We talked about going on the road and playing North Allegheny. But again, kind of the key measuring stick, you're talking about the two-time defending Whitfield 6A champions, Pine Richland Rams. They come in here and you see why they are such a very good team. Have had very few answers for them this evening. And will be interesting to see what it goes on in the rest of this second half for the Blue Devils. Calling out the Taco Diablo kind of players of the week for Upper St. Clair. On scout offense, it was Jacob Munoz. On scout defense, it was Tyler Long. And on special teams, it was Everett Lefevre. Congratulations to Jacob, Tyler, and Everett. All strong players for this Mount Lebanon program. Appreciate their efforts. And thank you, Taco Diablo, for sponsoring the Player of the Week. Taco Diablo, located on Beverly Road. Again, some of the best tacos, and I've heard tequila in all the South Hills.
Dresmich on to kick it off for the 8th time tonight. And same return, men back deep for Mount Lebanon, although it's going to be a short pooch kick. Looks like that's going to be Rolfson. Took it at about his own 30-yard line on a short kick. He'll bring it out to the 40, so this will be the best starting field position Mount Lebanon's had all night long.
Yeah, you see more and more of that high kickoff. Mount Lebanon likes to do it to that second row. Well covered again. Sam Rolfson did a nice job of fielding it, getting what yardage he could. Good field position for the second drive of the second half for the Blue Devils. First drive ended with a 3rd and out and pumped by Nick Eisterbrook. Blue Devils will take over 1st and 10 from their own 40-yard line, trailing the Rams of Pine Richland 41-0.
And I got to tell you, being an ex-kicker, Brian, the way that kick was placed and the way we placed him at Upper St. Clair last week, I'm not a fan. I like to kick it deep. I mean, we gave up great field position Upper St. Clair, even though we won handily last week. They were getting the ball at the 40-yard line, seemed like every time. But here goes Drew Vaughn around the right side. Nice run. Will be enough for first down yardage.
Yeah, we saw
driven out of bounds by Hazley for the Pine Richland Rams.
Right, Denny. We saw them run that similar play in the second quarter, picked up 12 yards when they ran it earlier in the second quarter, probably one of their best plays of the first half. Run it there again for the first down. The senior Drew Vaughn, one of the leading rushers. I'm sorry, second down.
Yeah, he must have stepped out of bounds because where they initially we're going to mark it. They brought it back to the Mount Lebanon 49, so it's 2nd down and 1 now. Must have stepped out inadvertently. Joey pitches back. Here's Vaughn again. He'll get a 1st down, but only get about 3 on the play. Brought down by Boyd and Agranus for the Rams.
Evan Jones on that play. You know, you're used to seeing Evan Jones with the ball in his hand making plays all over the field. Hasn't really had a chance to do that this evening, but he did make a key block on that play, Denny, from the wingback position. A great lead block by number 10, senior Evan Jones.
J.B. Nelson just went out of the game for Mount Lebanon. With the score what it is and with the illness he has, I think it might be a night for him, I would think.
Blitz.
They came right up the middle. Number 6, Josh Reckenberg, came unblocked somehow right up the middle, and we had nowhere to go.
Those Pine Richland middle linebackers have hit the A-gap very hard and very effectively against this Mount Lebanon team. Not many answers for that this evening. Stuck hard in the backfield, 5-yard loss. We're looking at 2nd and 15.
2nd down 15, Mount Lebanon at their own 48-yard line. We're going to go with 4 wide, 1 running back with Rolfson. Joey calling out the shots out of the pistol. Drops here, coming hard again. He has no chance at all. There were 3 men right there to stop and pick whichever one you want, but they're coming through unimpeded.
But you know
right
what? At
now.
some point in time, you actually got to block somebody.
Yeah.
That's 4 people being rushed against 5 linemen sitting inside. And, I mean, 3 people could have sacked them on that play. At some point, again, we said it in the first half, buckle up the chin strap, get the mouthpiece in, and start playing some football. They are just getting it handed to them right now, Denny.
You're right, Brian. And I was in the locker room at halftime for a short piece, listening to Coach Palco, hoping they would resurrect and come out a different team in the second half, and nothing seems to have changed. Handoff, not much room there. Rolfson will get about 2 or 3 at the most.
Yeah, Denny, the Pine Richland defense, that's their 4th sack for a loss of 21 yards. Just not a whole lot going on for that Mount Lebanon offense. And again, we talked about it a lot in the first half. It's really this Pine Richland offensive and defensive line setting the tone up front and taking away really whatever Mount Lebanon wants to try to do, either offensively or defensively.
Estabrooks punt, not a good one. Meckler comes up and catches it again, but he makes a fair catch at this.
He didn't fair catch it, I agree.
Wait.
Yeah.
Coaches are yelling for him to run like he didn't, but he did call a fair catch.
Clearly he did.
But the woes in the punting game as well as that. 21-yard punt. So we're giving them field position in addition to everything else that's going on. Oh, boy.
On the defensive line, you've got Sam Sloan over the nose, Tommy Peters at left end, and sophomore Cooper Austin at right end. Mount Lebanon still deploying 4 linebackers and 4 defensive backs against this Pine Richland offense. They're in the shotgun, 3 wide receivers, 2 backs.
And they still have their entire first unit in there, regardless of 41-0 here with 4 minutes and change left in the third quarter.
I mean, no fullback that they have in there, and they just run it right up the middle for 6 yards. I mean, nothing fancy about that play. They're just taking us off the ball and moving us back and really dictating whatever they want to do, as they've done from the very start of this game, from the first series for Pine Richland.
Now they're going to run play clock, it looks like, and finally start taking the air out of the ball. Motion Meckler. He'll pitch to Meckler. Crosses the 50, first down, knocked out of bounds. Lefevre there along with Plummer, but enough for first down yardage. Clock continues to run as we are with the mercy rule clock over 35-point deficit, being 41-0. We're just under 4 minutes now, third quarter. First and 10, Pine Richland from their own 49-yard line.
Denny, I've been very impressed with Cole Spencer, the decision-making, whether
Big
it's
time.
throwing the ball, on the options, the read option. You know, it just seems like he's made all the right decisions. And this is a kid who started as a sophomore. He's only a junior, looks very mature and very comfortable running that Pine Richland Rams offense.
And as you know, Pine Richland quarterbacks have done well. I mean, mainly Phil Dracovic, who's now at Notre Dame. Got in the big win against Bowling Green last week and actually threw a touchdown pass. But Spencer looking good. He's going to get some looks next year as well, I'm sure. But timeout on the field, 3:27. So that does stop the clock, even though we have a mercy rule clock. But it's 41-0 Pine Richland here. And we're going to give you a few announcements here. Congratulations to our boys soccer team for getting a good win against Canamac this week, which secured the section title for the boys. And also the girls soccer team for defeating Baldwin in section play this week. Girls tennis team defeated Oakland Catholic in the first round of the Whitfield playoffs. Girls will take on Fox Chapel on Monday in the quarterfinals. Good luck, girls. So the Mount Lebanon defense comes back on the field here. 3:27 left in the third. Pine Richland having their way with the Blue Devils tonight, 41-0. Spencer having a heck of a game at quarterback for Pine Richland. They have not taken the foot off the gas here in the third quarter as they continue in their no-huddle offense and continue to throw the ball, although they have a tight set this time. Fake handoff. Spencer will keep. He'll get about 3 on the play. Coming up to make the stop is Sam Rolfson. But it'll be
foot off the gas.
second
They're
down.
running the ball, and we're just not stopping them. I mean, they're doing whatever they want.
Yep.
And at some point in time, I mean, you got to step up and start making some plays. Denny, we didn't get a chance because I think we had some broadcasting issues, but we did acknowledge Coach Dory Oldecker.
Yes.
For the girls basketball team with the Blue Devil Club Youth Appreciation Award. 5-time state champion, leading 2 state championships for Blackhawk, 2 for Mount Lebanon, led USA girls basketball as well to a gold medal in China a few years ago. Congratulations, Coach Oldecker.
Nice stop there. Ball carrier is Meckler. He'll get about a yard, and it'll bring up a 3rd down and 4. Ball on the Mount Lebanon 44-yard line. And they are eating more play clock now, is Pine Richland. 2 minutes left here in the third quarter. However, Coach Kasparovich has not subbed out yet. He has his first teamers still all in there. Handoff, Meckler up the middle. First down. Tripped up by Tayback, but he'll gain about 6 on the play. 1st and 10. Pine Richland, they're now down to the Mount Lebanon 37-yard line.
Look, and that's 3 straight plays that they've run essentially between the tackles. You know, again, I don't really have an answer for where the Mount Lebanon defense is in terms of what they're doing. They're nothing fancy. They're just taking the ball, handing it off, and running it right down our throats.
Play clock running down to 5 here. I don't know if they're going to take a timeout or Pine Richland just lazily coming back to the sideline. They're going to call a timeout with 1:06. And they are now, after I just mentioned not subbing, they're going to sub in their entire second unit offense right now. Thank you, Coach Kasparovich.
Denny, good lesson for Mount Lebanon football right here.
I know.
Very good lesson for Mount Lebanon football. You know, look, this is a standard bearer right now in the Whitfield. 2-time defending 6A champion, 2 years removed from a state championship. You know, they came here ready to play. Had a tough game earlier in the last week against Central Catholic. Came back and just really laid the wood to Mount Lebanon.
And we have Central Catholic in 2 weeks. How good are they?
It's good to see number 28, Jack Castero, in at D-back. Jack's had a great season, stand out on special teams, been a strong performer for Mount Lebanon in many facets of the game. Nice to see him playing here in the defensive backfield.
This is number 15, Dane Goltz, in at quarterback right now for Pine Richland. He'll hand it off to Tristan Taylor, who gets met immediately by Tommy Peters.
Yeah, Tommy's in a nice game at left defensive end. We've seen him in on quite a few plays in the backfield. Been active at that position. And it looks like, Denny, they're just going to let the quarter run here.
Yeah, there's 25 seconds. Well, less than that now. There's less time on the game clock than the play clock, so they're going to let it run out here to end the third quarter. So after 3 quarters of play, the Pine Richland Rams 41, your Mount Lebanon Blue Devils nothing. Tough last 2 days, huh, Brian? As our 9th grade undefeated team yesterday got knocked off by Pine Richland as well, so it's been a tough 2 days here.
Denny, yeah,
at Mount Lebanon High School Stadium.
It has been a tough 2 days at Mount Lebanon High School Stadium. The freshmen having a great season, came in undefeated, and Pine Richland. Before you blink, they were down 14-0. Again, very well coached Pine Richland team, but Coach Franck and Coach Capucci have done a great job with the freshmen this year. Seen a lot of improvement by a lot of different players, and the freshman team looks to finish the season strong. They have Central Catholic next week at home. So
only one more game?
2 more. They'll play Penn Trafford after that at Penn Trafford.
Always a good team as well.
Yeah. Wow, and here we go.
Go ahead.
So for the game, here are the statistics. First downs, Pine Richland 21, Mount Lebanon 10. Total plays, Pine Richland has run 51 plays, Mount Lebanon's run 33 plays. Here is where the disparity really rests. Total yardage, Mount Lebanon 78, Pine Richland 366. The score as we start the fourth quarter, Pine Richland 41, Mount Lebanon 0. Pine Richland at the 40-yard line of Mount Lebanon heading into the south end zone.
So here's the start of the fourth quarter. Pine Richland, ball to Mount Lebanon 39, second down 2. Coach Eric Kasparovich, he has that high school football show on 93.7 The Fan on Thursday nights. I don't know if you've heard that, with Mike White of the Post-Gazette. They do a nice job on that Thursday night 7 o'clock show.
Someone told me that none other than Jim Render himself was on that broadcast last evening too.
Yeah, I didn't listen last night. They have different guests every week, but it's a good show. They have it at a different Moe's location every Thursday night at 7 o'clock.
A different Moe's location?
Yes.
Huh.
It was Moe's in Bethel Park last night.
Huh.
So here we go, starting the fourth quarter. Like I said, we have backup quarterback Dane Goltz now in for the Rams. High snap, and he handles it, hands off. That's number 40, his first carry of the night. That'll be Max Heckert. Lefevre coming up to make the stop for Mount Lebanon.
And again, let's just call out Everett Lefevre. He's someone who's been really standing out on special teams. He's worked his way into the starting lineup by playing very hard. He was very visible in that St. Clair game last week. And, of course, Everett's played very hard this evening for this Mount Lebanon defense.
Wow.
If you're looking for more football this weekend, we've got 2 youth football games at Mount Lebanon Stadium. I think one at 5:30 and maybe one at 7 p.m. Good luck to Mount Lebanon youth football as they come back and play at home at Mount Lebanon Stadium.
Once again, the ball carrier was Heckert. Ethan Tay back on the tackle for Mount Lebanon. It'll be 4th and 11. Ball now at the 38-yard line of Mount Lebanon.
Also, Dave, I'd like to take a moment to thank the Lombardo family for printing the game day rosters, which also have the players of the week listed on it. Thanks to the Lombardos, their 2 sons, Ace, who's a junior, and Luke, who's a freshman. Big contributors to the football program. Thank you, Lombardo family. It looks like Pine Richland will use another timeout, taking the clock all the way down, and then going to punt it at perhaps 10:02.
Yeah, that'll take
I'm
it back
sorry.
to the 43, so they're going to probably punt.
Delay a game penalty. I'm sorry. I meant to give a shout out earlier to some of the guys in the class of 2019, Michael Palmer, Lucas Taccaro, and Michael Frailino, a.k.a. Boom, at Denison. Good luck to those kids tomorrow. Oh, yeah, go.
Plummer catches the quick punt, running down the left sideline. Nice return on that fourth down. Quarterback Goltz punted, and Maurice Plummer came up, made the catch. Nice little return. He got about 20 yards on the return. He's down on the field, though. Hopefully nothing serious.
Yeah, very nice play by Maurice Plummer. Caught the ball, headed up the left sideline. Very nice return by Mo, but unfortunately it looks like he's down. Takes the helmet off. Looking from here, it could be his knee.
But Brian, you made some mention of some of our alums playing in college now. Tomorrow I have an off day with Pitt as it's a bye week, so I don't have to work the Pitt game. But I am going to the Carnegie Mellon game tomorrow night. My alma mater plays Waynesburg at 7 o'clock. My roommate from college, tight end Gary Dracolik, who lives in Orlando, Florida, is in town for the weekend, and he and I are going to the game together tomorrow night to watch the DeCaro boys as well as Ryan Gaughan.
Yes, correct. Yeah, quite a few Mount Lebanon players contributing to that Tardens football program.
Yes.
Denny, that's a night game.
7 o'clock, yeah.
Fun.
Although they had a tough loss last week. I don't know if you heard that. They knocked off W&J a few weeks ago, who was ranked 12th in the nation. But then at 4-0, Carnegie Mellon went down to Grove City last week. Tough loss. So took a little steam out of tomorrow night's game.
Now, does Carnegie Mellon still have Case Western on the schedule? That would be the battle of the DeCaros if Case Western plays Carnegie Mellon. I have to get a check on that. Looks like Maurice Plummer's up, but being helped to the sideline. Hopefully it's not too serious. Coach Pelko helping carry Maurice Plummer off after that punt return. Took it all the way back into Pine Richland territory at the 46-yard line. Mount Lebanon comes out. Joey Daniels, sophomore signal caller, still in a quarterback. Evan Jones, number 10, split out. Excuse me. That's Sam Lasota, number 15, split out to the right.
All right, here we go. 1st and 10, ball at the Pine Richland 46. Daniels, he's going to bring a man in motion like an H-back. He'll hand off. This is Penix. Very quick runner. He's going to turn the corner. Good run, Vishon Penix. Best run of the night for Mount Lebanon.
Yeah, you're starting to see Penix emerge more and more in this Blue Devil offense. He is the leading rusher for the Blue Devils as well. Very nice run. You got a sense of some of his speed there. Good job by the Mount Lebanon offensive line, sealing off that right side.
26-yard gain by Penix. 1st and 10, Mount Lebanon at the 20-yard line.
Good luck, guys. Yeah.
Joey will hand off to Penix again. Breaks one tackle, then gets tripped up. He'll get a yard or two, maybe. 8:40 on a winding clock here in the fourth quarter. Pine Richland 41, Mount Lebanon nothing. Pine Richland has most of their subs in the game right now on defense. And Mount Lebanon now with a few in as well. Handoff, Penix hits the hole quickly and hard. Nice little run. Maybe got 3 or 4, but he really hits the hole quick.
Yeah, I'd say the big observation there is a serious burst from Penix when he hits that line of scrimmage. Running very hard, has a lot of speed.
Stats. 3rd and 2, ball on the 15 now.
Pine Richland in that base defense, keeping 4 down linemen in.
Martin in as an up back this time. Penix hits it hard, gets brought down. He's going to be short of a 1st down. It'll bring up a 4th down. Boy, if we could only get a block up front, because he hit the hole nicely, but defender was right there. We had a missed block at guard. Didn't see quite who it was.
It was nice, though, Denny, seeing him hit that hole and then fall forward. We
Yeah.
haven't seen the Blue Devils fall forward after contact too many times this evening. Pine Richland, very good tacklers on defense.
He actually got further than I thought. It's 4th and 1. Martin is the up back. Penix is the tailback. Joey's going to hand off to the up back. That's Martin. Will he get there? I do not think he did. I mean, the penetration by the defensive front of Pine Richland, it's been there all night. But it was enough to stuff Mount Lebanon, and ball will go over on downs.
Yeah, Ryan Martin, very physical player. I've seen him a lot on special teams, sometimes at linebacker. Hadn't seen him run the ball too much this season. Took the ball there and just could not get to the outside. Once again, the Rams defense holds, keeps Mount Lebanon out of the end zone with 6:53 remaining and clock running under the mercy roll, 41-0.
Very disappointing. We get down to the 12-yard line. Looks like we have a shot to at least get on the board. I know we aren't going to make a dent in this game, but can't believe we didn't get anything more than that right there. Handoff. And they're putting all their subs in now.
Yeah, and Mount Lebanon has rotated its defensive subs in.
That's Jordan Burns, number 19, getting his first carry of the night for Pine Richland.
Yes.
6 minutes on a winding clock, 41-0.
Ben Strife, number 71, in on that tackle. Good to see Ben there. Also number 82, Owen Holter, who I wanted to call out Owen last week in the St. Clair game. He got in a lot of tight end, did a nice job of blocking up front in some key situations for the Blue Devils in last week's game against Upper St. Clair. Although, Denny, that seems like a million years ago.
Tell me about it.
41-0 in this game today.
Yep. Handoff.
Yeah, nice.
He'll get about a yard or two. That is number 19, Jordan Burns, on the carry.
Ronan Donley, number 41, also in on that play, and number 51, Colin Plesko, a junior.
Pine Richland now with their third quarterback of the night in the game. Cole Boyd, a sophomore, now in. Number 14, taking the snaps for the Rams. They're winding that play clock down all the way down every play now, which is thankful. Nice run on the keeper there. Sophomore quarterback. Cole Boyd brought down by Brendan Anderson finally, but not until he moves the chains for another first down. Out to the 27-yard line, 1st and 10, 4:44 remaining in the game.
The Pine Richland quarterbacks have done a nice job this evening with faking the handoff and keeping it and gaining yards, getting upfield. There again,
Very nice
another
misdirection,
play
yep.
by the Rams.
Oh, the snap, fumble, back inside the 10-yard line. He'll dive on it for a big loss on the play. They're going to lose about 20 yards on this. Who knows? Maybe Mount Lebanon will get an opportunity to get their first score on the board tonight after this. 4 minutes now remaining.
The clock continues to run under the mercy roll. I'm sure Pine Richland will be careful taking as much time off the clock as they can with the play clock down to 20 and then backed up deep in their own end. Mount Lebanon deploying 3 down linemen, 4 linebackers, and 4 defensive backs.
2nd down, 32. Ball all the way back at the 5-yard line. Handoff, nothing doing there.
Yep.
It'll go to running back Tristan Taylor. Ben Strife, Jr., in the game now for Mount Lebanon, in on the play.
Yeah, second play we've seen from Ben Strife, the junior. Very nice job there. Ben Strife's, of course, father, Matt Strife, a standout football and wrestler at Princeton University. Yeah,
Did not know.
Yeah, Matt went to Shady Side Academy, had a great career there, and then went on to Princeton as well.
Wow.
Expect big things from Ben next season as he moves from junior to senior.
Mm-hmm. Run up the middle, not much doing there. He'll get a yard at the most.
Boy. Yeah, nice job by Ben Strife again, number 71, in on the play, and also number 51, Colin Plesko. Nice job by the interior defensive lineman and defensive end for the Blue Devils.
As bad as the situation is, it is nice to see some of these underclassmen getting in and not only playing but making plays.
Yeah, and let me just tell you, let's watch out for number 40, punt returner Louis Petrogallo. He had an interception last week in the JV game, took it all the way to the house for a pick 6. Louis Petrogallo back deep for the Blue Devils, just only a sophomore. His younger brother Vinny, a demon in youth football.
And he's going to let it drop. It's a short punt. It's going to roll out at the 35-yard line.
I think that scouting team.
So that's only
going to
go. This is about a 25-yard punt. Let's see if the Blue Devils can get on the board here with 1:57 remaining.
All right, let's see what the Blue Devil offense can do here. It's been a tough evening for the Blue Devils. The one thing, Denny, that I am certain about is that the Blue Devils will be ready to play next week when they travel to Norwin.
Absolutely.
Again, this is all about kind of, when you're rebuilding what coach is trying to do, a lot of lessons. Would prefer not to take these lessons this way.
Nope.
But there's some value to be gained from this experience of an absolute beatdown. In a quarterback is Jack Smith. His dad, Pat Smith, of course, played at Mount Lebanon, and many of his uncles did too. Boy, nice job there by Jack turning upfield and getting his shoulder squared.
Nice run by Jack. He'll get about 7 on that play. Big, strong boy. He, as a freshman last year, started for the varsity baseball team at catcher and also pitched as well. Looking for good things out of him in the upcoming years. And with Joey Daniels at the same position as the same grade, anxious to see if Jack Smith gets moved around similarly to how Evan Jones has this year.
Yeah, you wonder what's going to happen with that. That's true, Denny. Good
I
question.
can't see him on the bench. I mean, the athlete that he is, even though Joey's done a great job this year for us.
Yeah, absolutely. Jack is also a rarity. He's what we now call a 3-sport athlete. Played basketball as a freshman, made the JV team. As you mentioned, baseball and, of course, football too. Very good athlete.
We're under a minute, folks. 45 seconds remaining here. We're in the last play or two for the Blue Devils. Jack Smith, let's see if we can get us in the end zone here. Why not? He's going to keep again, though, up the middle. He'll get a few, maybe 3 or 4. Oh, he fumbles. Pine Richland comes up with it. And that'll about do it, folks.
I was worried that was the way that ball popped out, he was going to take it back, but made the tackle there, and that does – Colin Woody just said that may sum up the evening, and I think Colin said it very well. That probably does sum up the evening for us. Just could not get anything going, Denny, this whole evening.
It does, and while we mentioned Colin, I'd like to thank our entire crew. Colin Whitty, our cameraman, stood in for me 2 weeks ago as I was out of town for business, my regular job, and he announced the play-by-play and did an outstanding game against Hempfield. So Colin is going to be my successor here as soon as my wife finally kicks me out and makes me step down from this job. A great thanks to Jack Kazora, our spotter, who's also on my stat crew at the Pitt Panthers. Did a fantastic job for us. Tyler Bloomling, he did a stats tonight. And Keith Sala, whose son had a great year for the 9th grade team, helping with the stats tonight, giving us information. So we thank him once again. And thanks to my partner, Brian Walters. Great job, as always. And unfortunately, this is not the way we wanted to call it tonight, but our final score, Pine Richland, 41, Mount Lebanon, nothing.
Yeah, Denny, lessons learned. I'm sure Coach Palko will get this team turned around rather quickly. They've got Norwin next week. I expect them to play very hard against Norwin, and then it'll shape up for a big showdown against Central Catholic in 2 weeks back here at home. That could be for the number 2 seed in WPIAL 6A, which would mean a bye in the first round, which would be really big for Mount Lebanon. So we'll see what happens. Again, a lot of pride with these seniors, this team, with this coaching staff. They'll figure it out, and the Blue Devils will be back. I have no doubt about it.
All right, folks, signing off from Mount Lebanon Stadium. This is Denny Pastufka saying good night. The final score, once again, Mount Lebanon, or excuse me, Pine Richland 41, Mount Lebanon nothing. Good night, folks.
Is he really? I saw him go down. I didn't know what it was. That was awesome.
See, that's the kind of kid that I remember.
I know you mean.
He's gonna get somebody's gonna take a shot at him.
I know.
I mean, we don't have a dirty team yet. I remember a friend of mine. You know Matty.
Oh yeah.
His brother was a really good high school football player. He played at Ohio and U. Here. And Sean, if you know Sean Donahue? Sean said he was one of the best football players he's ever seen play.
Wow.
But he laid a kid out, blindsided a kid in a football game on a kickoff. You know how you guys turn
Not
and
looking.
all? Yeah.
Yep.
The next kickoff, they double teamed him and laid him out. His dad said, "You deserve that." So that was a cheap shot.
There you go. Hey, that happens.
That's one thing, it's okay to beat a guy, but you don't want to show people up.
I know.
He was hot sauce.
He should have taken his starters out earlier tonight.
Yeah.
Okay, missing anything? Need anything?
You're too painful. Don't forget those.
Oh, yeah. Any of the shit takes on I don't need. I don't need all this Pine Richland, Mount Lebanon. I'm good, I think. None of that's mine. Grab my
Stuff's
phone.
gonna fail all the time. He needs to get better.
Where's my phone? Was Mark here tonight?
He was.
Did you see him?
They were here pretty long.
Oh, okay. You'll win. You can. Here we go again, saying rah, 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 Mount Lebanon. All right, buddy.